Hi David, Phil Beever here from the Wilderness Club. Just want to recap on our lesson today. So the swing on the left is your first swing of the day. Not really thinking about too many things, and the swing on the right is what we've both come to agree we think is the right way forwards. So if we have a look at this swing on the left, to me your takeaway is good. Now your first question is your takeaway gets a bit too quick. Does your hands and arms go away from the body? Well, here it doesn't. The takeaway to me is quite good. The rhythm was quite nice. Club cuts back through the, or hinges through your right forearm. That's quite good. It mustn't hinge any lower than that. Textbook would be there, but it's absolutely fine where it's hinging. I think that's quite good. Question number 2 for you was: do you have enough shoulder turn? I'd say you do. Yeah, I think you turn enough for your age and flexibility, David. Definitely think you turn enough. It's not the reason why we have problems with the transition, but we have a look at this here. Even at this position here, we can see everything wants to sort of move across the line. Question 2 again, it says, as a result, transition over the top. Yes, I completely agree. So shoulder turn's fine, right elbow is okay there. Club doesn't shallow on downswing, therefore not hitting from the inside. Completely agree. We can see here as you start down, you can see that right elbow, it just stays at the wrong angle, and you can see the shaft now, David, is cutting through your left forearm, i.e. there. Okay, so yes, you can't release the club in this angle, because if you did release the club, you're going to hit it straight left, and I mean a long way left, David. So from this position here, you have to hold the club face open, coming down to the impact, which is why you're hitting it shorter than you'd quite like. Legs, to me, are very good. The footwork's good. You're turning the hips, the shoulders are turning, but the face is slightly open with the path going slightly left, purely because of the club being delivered on the outside, which we can see here with that blue line again. If we look at the swing on the right, this is what we came up with. So you can see with this, the takeaway is going outside a tiny bit, but nothing to worry about. The hinge is good. So if we draw a line with the yellow again, lovely. Okay. Now if we look, if you keep looking at that swing, when we get to the top, very good. And look, what we want to do is we want to get that shaft to get back on that yellow line, and bang, look at that. It's bang on the yellow line there. So swing on the left, we can see the yellow line is your backswing. Swing on the left, the blue line is your downswing. Where if we look at yours on the right, we can see your backswing set line is that yellow line there. And then we can see when you come back down, David, it's matching that line. So we're attacking the ball again. Now from the inside, we can quite clearly see this club head being delivered into the ball. And then from this position, now you can actually release the club properly, and actually get some power back into the shot. Now, I suggest we just work on this, getting this yellow line to match every time, and then we can work on releasing the club. So to start with, most of your shots are going to leak right and be a little bit weak, but the strike will be fantastic if we can get this. And I think you should just put up with that for, just 6-7 days, something like that, David, and you'll see a massive difference. How are we doing this? So from the top of the swing, we're starting to feel that your wrists, are very, very soft, and the shaft changes direction. So it's like a little wiggle in the wrist, not the shoulders, but the wrist. We want this club head just to fall backwards that way, and we can see that with this motion here, that you do a tremendous job of that there for me, David. Then we can release the club, and then we can fix question number 4. Until that path consistently is inside, we can't change that, David. So I hope that makes sense. I think we're on the right track here, and I think it's the way to stick with it. Now, if I have a lesson with my coach, it takes me a good 6-7 months for it to bed in, absolutely properly without having to think about it. So for you, it's probably going to take you a couple of months for it to bed in, but you're going to have to think about this move every single time you hit a shot and every single time you practice at the moment. So really work hard on getting this club head just to fall down from the inside there, and I think we're game on. Thank you.